anything I can get involved in. It was kind of like school and basketball for me. Nothing else, just was focused. I mean, I played basketball since I was 5, so I knew I wanted to get to the WNBA one day, and so I knew the first steps was to just obviously make it to high school and be recruited to come to Kansas. And then once I went to Kansas, I was here for 4 years, and I loved it here. It was hard for me at first just because it was a program that was on the rise, and it's kind of like something that you always want to win and you want to put yourself in a winning situation. But for me, I wanted to be a difference maker. I've been in WNBA for 3 years now for Connecticut Sun, and we've been doing really good, and I go overseas as well. So when I play in WNBA in the summer, so right about now, I'll be playing, and then I go overseas in the fall and play for 7 months over there. So my first year I was in Israel playing, and my second year I played overseas in Slovakia, and then this past season I was in Italy. When I was getting recruited by Coach Bonnie, at the time it was other colleges recruiting me as well, but Coach Bonnie was always consistent. Like she said, she would call and I would never answer, or like I'll be at the gym or something like that. My mom like, Coach Bonnie called you, so it was kind of that, and then like her consistency and the coaching staff, and I felt that it was just like so real. Like I just felt so like knew that when I came here, like I was going to be able to make a difference, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. It's been tough. It has been tough, especially with dealing with this injury right now, because it's kind of like the same length as my ACL, 6 to 9 months. So it's really been tough because when I started coming back and finding myself and becoming a great player, that's when I tore my ACL. And then it kind of like the same situation now when we got a new coach in the WNBA, and talking to her, and she was so excited for me to come back this year that's going on now, and just talking to her all the time when I was in Italy. And just my game grew a lot when I was over there. Just kind of I've been playing the 1 through the 4, just all over the court, just doing things that I've always wanted to do, and it's kind of just growing my game. And then I tore my Achilles. So it's kind of just, for me, it was tough because I felt like I always have to prove myself again. So now I'm out with my Achilles. So once I come back, I kind of everyone has to be like, okay, she's back from another injury, and it's kind of just that. But for me, I love it so much. I never got discouraged. So I never was like, okay, I'm done, because I feel like I still have more room to grow, and I still have a lot more to show and to prove about my game, because I don't think I reached my peak yet